Look at factors influencing rates of chemical reactions: concentration of the reacting species, temperature of the system, nature of the reactants and products, presence of a catalyst, surface area, exposure to radiation. First factor, concentration of the reactants. The rate of a reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of the reactants. It means that if concentration of the reactants increases, rate of reaction also increases. If concentration of the reactants decreases, rate of reaction also decreases. Look at here, I have mentioned ROR. ROR represents rate of reaction. Now we are going to discuss next factor, second one, temperature of the system. An increase in temperature increases rate of almost chemical reactions. That means if you increase the temperature, automatically rate of reaction increases. A decrease in temperature decreases the rate. General rule, the reaction rate for the most of the chemical reactions becomes almost double for every 10 degrees centigrade rise in temperature. It is also known as a temperature coefficient. The reaction rate for most of the chemical reactions becomes almost double for every 10 degrees centigrade rise in temperature. It is very important rule. Next one, nature of reactants and products. So rate of reaction is influenced by nature of reactants and products. Look here, I have written two reactions. Actually, these two reactions seem to be same but not same. Here also 2NO, CO, O and O, O2, O2, NO2, CO2. These two reactions seem to be same but not same. Here what is the difference? Here NO is the reactant, here CO. Two different reactants are there. So we are getting two different products. So finally, this reaction is very fast. This reaction is very slow reaction. Okay. Next one. Presence of a catalyst. I hope that you have heard about the catalyst. Anybody, can you define the catalyst? Look at the definition. A catalyst is a substance which influences rate of reaction without undergoing any chemical change itself. Look at the definition of the catalyst. This is very important. A catalyst is a substance which influences rate of reaction without undergoing any chemical change itself. Okay. Many reactions proceed at an increased rate by the catalysts. Next one, third one. Last factor, surface area. As surface area increases, rate increases. Example, pieces of a wood burn faster than a log of wood of the same mass. Rate equation or rate law. Students, this is very important topic. So to say, it is a backbone of chemical kinetics. You should know how to write a rate equation or rate law. It is very important. At first we get confused very easily, but on practice it is very easy to write the rate equation. So try to focus on points. We have to discuss point to point. First one, rate equation is determined experimentally. It is experimentally. This point is very important. Rate equation is determined experimentally. Next one, look at here, one reaction is there. A plus B gives rise to products. A plus B gives rise to the products. Okay, it is a general equation. Here this A and this B. Here small a and small b are stoichiometric coefficients. Okay. From the kinetic study of the reaction, R rate is directly proportional to the concentration of A power m, or directly proportional to B power n. So from 1 and 2 simple mathematical equations, R is directly proportional to A power m and B power n. It implies that R equal to it is the proportional symbol, proportionality constant R equal to K into A power m and B power n. Here K equal to rate constant or specific rate. So very simple. Looking it is very simple. But the thing is that he first in the reaction small a and small b are there. Small a and small b. These two are stoichiometric coefficients. But look at, while writing the chemical rate equation, we are not mentioning A and B. But what we are going to mention? M and N. M and N. So here A and B stoichiometric coefficients. Here M and N are constant numbers. Constant numbers determined experimentally. This is the difference. So finally R directly proportional to A power m, B power n. R equal to, this is the proportionality constant, K A power m, B power n. Here K equal to rate constant or a specific rate. So I am repeating here point to point. Okay. Rate law or rate equation. Finally, it may be defined as the mathematical expression. It may be defined as the mathematical expression which denotes the rate of reaction in terms of molar concentrations of the reactants. It is very important statement. Molar concentrations of the reactants, not products, with each term raised to some power m, n, o or p, q, r, which may or may not be the same as the stoichiometric coefficient of the reacting species in a balanced chemical equation. Okay. Next look at one equation. Look at the example. Here A plus B plus C gives rise to the products. This is one equation given to you. This is second equation. A plus B plus C gives rise to the products. Okay. First look at the first reaction. A plus B plus C gives rise to the products. So for this specific reaction, rate equal to K into A, reactant A power P, B power Q, C power R. Here P, Q, R are, look at down, P, Q are powers of the concentration of the reactants A, B, C. These are P, Q and R. These are the constant numbers which are determined experimentally. Again I have mentioned rate equal to K into, again same A, B, C. In the above equation I have mentioned P, Q, R. In this one I have mentioned M and O. You can write any one, PQR or M and O. In some textbooks you can see PQR. In some reference books you can see M and O. Next come to this equation. AA plus BB plus CC gives rise to the products. Again, I have mentioned rate equal to K A power P B power Q C power R. Rate equal to K A power M B power N C power O. Students, what you have observed here? Anyone? What is the main observation? Anyone? The main observation is that we have two different chemical reactions. A plus B plus C equal to product. This is the different chemical reaction. AA plus BB plus CC gives rise to the product. It is a different reaction. But same answer has been written here. For this reaction, rate, and for this reaction, this is the rate. Answer is same. What I have written here, that is same for two different reactions. This is very, very important because this is the rate law or rate equation. This is the general rate law or rate equation. Here A, B, C. I haven't mentioned here A, B, C because here A, B, B, C. These are stoichiometric coefficients. So we don't mention in the rate equation. Here also 1 is there, 1, 1, 1. But we don't mention here. Okay. Next one, order of a reaction. In the last class, we have learned how to write rate equation or rate law for a given reaction. Again, we are going to discuss same thing. Okay. Dear students, look here. For a reaction, A plus B plus goes on, means A plus B plus C plus D plus continue, gives rise to the products. For this reaction, rate can be written, rate equation are equal to K into A power M B power N, like this goes on. If you want to put P, you can put P also, here Q, whatever it may be. So here A, the square bracket represents concentration. A, capital A and capital B, these are reactants. Small m and small n are constant numbers. These are determined experimentally. So whatever it may be. Where here m equal to what we call m equal to order with respect to A. Small n equal to order with respect to the B. So if we add m plus n equal to total order of the reaction. So total order equal to m plus n plus O plus goes on. Is it clear? Okay. So finally, this is the order. So can you define the order of a reaction? Yes, we can define order of a reaction. Simply order of a reaction is the sum of the, plus symbol is there, sum of the powers of the powers. Sum of the powers of the concentrations of the reactants. Concentrations of the reactants which are present in the rate equation. Which are present in the rate equation. So look at the definition, students. Sum of the powers of the concentration terms in the rate equation is called total or overall order of the reaction. Okay. Next point. Order of a reaction is determined experimentally. We cannot determine the order theoretically. So if I give any reaction, you cannot decide the order of the reaction. Okay. Next point. Order of a reaction may have positive integer values or negative integer values or fractional values or 0. So order may be plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, or negative, minus 1, minus 2, or fractional, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, or 0. Next one. It is independent of stoichiometric representation of the equation. Already we have discussed. It is in the case of the rate law or rate equation. Look at here. Rate equal to k into a power m b power n. Here mn are not stoichiometric coefficients. So automatically order is independent of the stoichiometric representation of the equation. Okay. Already we saw rate constant small k in the case of rate equation. Let r equal to k into a power m b power n. Like that, it is a rate equation. So we saw rate constant in the rate equation. So have a look at characteristics of rate constant. Very important. Theoretical points are there. Very important for the competitive exam. So look at all of you. K is a measure of rate of reaction. Larger the value of K, faster is the reaction. Smaller the value of K indicates slow reaction. Second characteristic. Different reactions have different values of K. Third one. At a fixed temperature, the value of K is constant and is characteristic of the reaction. However, it changes with the temperature. This point is very important, students. Fixed temperature, the value of K is constant. For a reaction, K is always constant. For a particular reaction, the value of rate constant, K means, is independent of the concentration, because rate constant will be affected by the temperature only. So all these are the characteristics of rate constant. Just after the class, have a look. Note units for rate constant. Units for rate constant small k. This is the general formula. Concentration power 1 minus n time inverse. Concentration we know, molarity n by V represented by capital M. Again capital M is represented with mole per liter, mole power 1 minus n, liter power n minus 1 time inverse. Order of the reaction. If you put n equal to 1, then it is 1 minus 1 0. So for zero order reaction, this is the unit. For first order reaction, this is the unit. For second order reaction, this is the unit of the K. So in next class we will discuss some numerical problems regarding the concept, rate equation, rate law, order of the reaction. Okay students, thank you for watching my video.